playmat today at tsx1.com.
So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Gian Rex here. Happy Wednesday! Obviously, the Banlist has taken into effect, so that means a bunch of deck profiles in the next couple of days. So if you guys have any crazy deck profile requests, make sure to leave in the comment section below. What are you guys waiting for? Come on! In today's video, I'm coming at you guys with one of the best decks in today's metagame, arguably the best deck in the entire format. I'm coming at you guys with the God tier Dinosaur deck profile. Yes, I said it again, it's God tier. Y'all got a problem? Come fight me. Come. Put some respect on my name. You guys remember this? Huh? I am the remote duel champion, and I piloted the Dino deck, the best deck in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Listen, I'm gonna start playing remote duels, and I'm coming for everybody's heads 100,000% with my Dino strategy. For those of you here on the channel for the very first time, consider hitting the subscribe button, and make sure you guys turn on this notification bell to get notified each time my videos will be absolutely amazing. Don't forget to break the cut elbow and that thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, man. Let's aim for 3,000 plus likes for this video. Come on. And guys, today only, I have a wide, massive TX1 website sale. All playmats are on sale on the website right now. So if you guys haven't gotten your Dino playmat yet, make sure you guys get it today in the link down below at tx1.com. If you guys are also interested, the brand new Hero playmat is also on sale as well. So what are you guys waiting for? The entire website is on sale, so make sure you guys take advantage of it while you guys still can. All right, guys, don't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's start it with the brand new Dinosaur deck profile for the 2021 format. All right, guys, let's begin. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't wait to showcase you guys' decks. Without further ado, let's just dive straight into the deck profile. First and foremost, we're going to play, of course, triple copies of Soy and Raptor. I explained to you guys what this card does and the functionality behind this card so many times, but to wrap up this card's effect quickly, search any dinosaur monsters or dump any dinosaur monsters directly from your deck to the graveyard. And also at the same time, this card is basically a monster reborn, which is absolutely phenomenal. You must maximize yourself on playing 3 copies of Raptor. Next, the meme everybody knows. Have you read Misk? Triple copy of Miscellaneous Source. This card is just absolutely insane. Guys, as long as Miscellaneous Source is at 3, Dinos will always live on 100,000%. This card is so good. You guys all know what this card does. It protects all your Dino monsters during the main phase, and you can banish this card from the graveyard to basic special cards like Archosaur, Baby, or even Raptor directly from the deck, which is really good. And like I mentioned on my Banlist video, I knew this card wasn't going to get a hit. It's super duper obvious, but as long as this card stays at 3, the deck will always be top tier. So triple copies of Miscellaneous Source. Next off, I play 1 copy of Gian Rex. A lot of people decided to cut this card out, but I felt like this card is still good to actually help extend your combo plays, and it's a free extender you can easily get out. You get so much advantage off double evolution pill. Be able to make Tyranno and also an additional rank 4 XCs is just really incredible in my personal opinion. And this card has a great LH matchup, which is one of the most dominant decks in today's metagame. So Gian Rex is absolutely mandatory in my personal opinion. So 1 copy of Gian Rex to run off for our level 4s. Next off for your babies, you're gonna play, of course, 2 copies of Animador and Archosaur. Very standard. Pops a dinosaur monster, searches double evolution pill, and if you obviously pop cards like Petite and also Baby, you get the most advantage of Animadorn, right? So a total 5 babies, absolutely mandatory to play in the deck. Baby Stegosaur is still really good. Petite obviously gets out cards like Pangertops directly from the deck. It's just insane. Animador Archosaur, really good, really great starter card. I usually side 1 out during his games 2 and 3, but in the main deck right now for obviously game 1s, you want to try to see these cards in your hand as quickly as possible, and cards like Miss and Raptor always helps get you there, which is really good. So of course, total of 5 babies, absolutely mandatory. Last but not least, for our boss monster, double copies of UCT. Absolutely insane. And of course, the God card, the 1 Dino Wrestler Pangertops. Remember, guys, this deck is a blind second deck 100,000% of the time. The only time that you're going to be going first is post side against Virtual World, but any other deck, you're always going second. And I'll explain to you guys all the cards that are really good at going second once I progress later through the video, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But Tyranno, Pangertops is really awesome. Him alone beats 2 negates, which is really good. And UCT just clears your opponent's entire board and can deal a bunch of damage to your opponent, which is absolutely incredible. So UCT and Pangertops, absolutely mandatory to play in the deck. And I'll pretty much run off for the monsters. Let's go off to the spells. Spells are very standard, of course, triple Fossil Dig, triple Lost World, and last but not least for your Dino cards, double evolution pill. Double evolution pill is very important to play as a 2 of, just in case you draw 1, and also the Archosaur. If you have only one in your deck and you happen to draw it, you can resolve Argosaur. And sometimes being able to start off your combo plays with Argosaur is very, very important. And so that's why you play 2 copies of Double Evolution Pill. Lost World is really great. It's a combo extender to get your tokens on the field, to be able to pop your babies directly from the deck, which is really good to help start your engine. And also at the same time, this card has an insane spell and trap matchup where your opponent can't target any other cards other than the token that's on the field. So against the Eldritch matchup, Lost World becomes absolutely broken, and Fossil Dig obviously searches your Oviraptor directly from your deck to your hand, which is really, really good. Next off, the best spell card in the deck, in my opinion, is Triple Pot of Prosperity. This card is insane. You already know that I'm a huge fan of Extravagance, but ever since the release of Pot of Prosperity, this card has replaced Extravagance. And the reason why this card is so good is because Dinosaurs is focused and revolves around 1 to 2 card combos. Usually when you're opening hand, if you have Oviraptor and you have no other cards in your hand, you want to see cards like Baby Sarosaurus, or you want to see cards like Miscellaneousaurus. And Extravagance is a great card, don't get me wrong, but there is a risk factor in Extravagance. It's kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of thing, whereas you draw 2 cards, you can draw 2 amazing cards, or you can draw 2 bad cards. And the differences between Prosperity is that Prosperity guarantees you to see 6 cards deep into your deck to search for the exact missing combo piece that you need. Okay, I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back who believe Extravagance is better than Prosperity. It is not. Your deck wants to guarantee combo. Okay, so would you rather risk on drawing 2 cards and having the chance to see a combo piece, or would you rather dig 6 cards deeper into your deck to guarantee combo? Let me know what your thoughts are. And a lot of people will argue that, yeah, Sam, but Dinos are meant to be an OTK based deck. This card allows you to only do half the damage the turn you activate this card's effect. Who cares? You guys know what Pentastag, Dugalis, Tyranno does? Exactly. Prosperity doesn't even matter in this deck. The half the damage doesn't matter because most of the time you're still going to be able to do 20k plus damage with Tyranno, Pentastag, and also Dugalis, right? So Prosperity over Extravagance any day. If you guys want to play Extravagance, by all means you guys can go ahead and do that. But if you guys are asking for my expert opinion, I would not play Extravagance over Prosperity any day. This card is just too good not to play. So that's pretty much it for the deck core. I wouldn't touch anything in the main deck core in my personal opinion, but the remaining 14 cards that I have in the deck, you guys can play any other cards you guys will like, but I feel like these are just the best cards you guys can play. So obviously for the hand traps, triple side frame Gear Gamma, this card is broken, and the 1 side frame driver. The side frame package is really important because you're going to be able to activate cards like Miscellaneousaurus from your graveyard without having to have monsters on the field, right? So being able to just gamble your opponent's cards, trying to combo off in that route is just insane. If you open up Miss, Baby, and Gamma, you pretty much just win the duel. Like, you're not losing 100,000%. So Gamma and Driver package is really insane. Next off, shoutouts to Ryan Yu. Triple Mystic Mine. This card is insane. This format is going to be full of dinos and also full of dragons, okay? And Mystic Mine, if you're able to resolve Mystic Mines against Dragon, you pretty much just win the duel. And the matchup between dragons and also dinos is a 50-50 matchup. Obviously, Dino has the hardest matchup against dragons, but it's still 50-50. Any other deck is basically free, even the mirror. Mystic Mine is just insane. Auto Scoop in Dragons, they don't play any main deck outs to this card other than Tidying. But before they even see Tidying, you pretty much just win the game. So Mystic Mine is just absolutely ridiculous. Not only does it basically win games upon activation, but it's like a great bait card. Like, you activate Mystic Mine and they must negate it. Like, who wouldn't want to negate Mystic Mine? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a must negate card that once you put up on the field, your opponent is just forced to negate it. So Mystic Mine is absolutely mandatory. You already seen a lot of Dino players playing this card as a 1-of in their main deck, but playing this card as a 3-of is just absolutely beautiful. And shout out to Ryan Yu for revolutionizing the deck and deciding to actually main deck 3 copies of this card. So Ryan, you're watching this video, shout out to you. I love the idea behind this card. This card's insane. Next off, of course, the 1 Terraforming. To search either your Mystic Mine or also your Lost World directly from your deck to your hand. Next off, this is the exact same cards that I played in my remote duel last year in the Konami remote duel. Triple Dark Ruler and Triple Lightning Storm. These cards are absolutely mandatory in this format, especially since dragons are taking over. Dark Ruler, Mystic Mine wins the game. Like, you're basically going to win the duel once you resolve either any of these cards, which is amazing, right? And like I said, guys, the deck is a blind going second. You must go second in this deck. The only time that you're going to be going first is post-side against Virtual World games 2 or 3. But nonetheless, these 14 cards are absolutely mandatory in my personal opinion. If you guys don't want to play any of these cards, you guys can always substitute these cards for the cards that you prefer. You guys can main deck cards like Cosmic Cyclone, but I believe like Lightning Storm is just way better. You know, if you're going second anyways. But hey, if you don't have Lightning Storm, you can play Cosmics, you can play Twin Twister. If you're uncomfortable playing Mystic Mine and you feel like you're a bad person for playing Mystic Mine, you can play Ash, you can play Nibiru instead. You can even main deck Artifact Lancia if you guys would like. You can main Droll Lockbird. These are just some main deck options that you guys can consider if you guys want to play any of these cards. But with these cards in the main deck, I feel like it's just absolutely mandatory to just use these specific cards against the current meta that we have right now, which is Dragons and also Dinos, right? These cards are just really good overall against all those matchups, which is absolutely insane. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. Let's go off to the extra deck real quick. For the extra deck, since you're playing Prosperity, all the cards in your extra deck is absolutely needed, okay? So Omega's really good with Gamma, and you're also playing the Psyframe, Lord Lambda, and this is what's really good about Prosperity is that you're allowed to play a lot of other cards in your extra deck, which is why I like, you know what I mean? Like, especially going second, being able to just resolve Gamma, and then being able to make Lambda to reuse your Gammas in your hand is just ridiculous. So Lambda and Omega is absolutely mandatory. Next off, one Linkuriboh, one Secure Guard. Now, you're not playing Extravagant, so only one of each is enough. The one Access Code, the one Nightmare Phoenix, really good. Of course, one Nightmare Unicorn. Okay, remember guys, every single card in the extra deck is absolutely mandatory, okay? And you must want to see all these cards, and having the option to just go into these cards as Prosperity is just amazing. The one Cerberus card's really good, helps out Baguska, which is really nice. The one Pentastag, this card is, it's ridiculous, man. You summon this point Tyranno, and you make Dugalis, you pretty much snow TK your opponent through a pot of Prosperity, which is insane. One number 60 Dugalis helps you draw 2 cards, and also at the same time, it basically doubles your Tyranno's attack, which is really important. The one Dolka, you don't need 2 copies of this card. Anybody playing 2 copies of this card is insane. I don't know what they're thinking, but since you're playing Prosperity, 1 is all you need. Like, the reason why you play 2 copies or 3 copies in the Extravagance build is that you don't want to risk banish your only Dolka, right? That's why you play multiples, but since you're playing Prosperity, you only need 1 Dolka, and mark my words, 1 is all you need. 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Evil Sword Dolka, Lagia, and last but not least, the 41 Baguska, and of course the 1 Abyss Dweller to round off for all the cards that you're playing in the extra deck, okay? Guys, extra deck, I believe this is the perfect extra deck that you guys should be playing. If you guys don't play any other cards, you guys can go ahead and do so, but I felt like this is the perfect 15 cards that you should be playing. So that's pretty much for the main deck. Let's go on to some basic combos you guys can do with this deck to give you guys a little bit of a refresher, or for those of you who are new here on the channel, to give you guys a better understanding of what Dinos is capable of for the 2021 format. Alright guys, let's begin. Alright guys, welcome to the basic combo tutorial when it comes to playing Dinos for the March 2021 format. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll showcase you guys the basic 2-card combos. A lot of you guys already probably know this combo, but for those of you who are new here on the channel, or you're trying to learn Dinosaurs, this is the most basic combos that you must know when it comes to playing this deck. If you guys haven't gotten your Dino playmat, make sure you guys get it today. Hit the link down below at tx1.com. Today is a website-wide sale. The entire website is on sale for today only, so make sure you guys get all your TX1 playmats today. Hit the link down below at tx1.com, especially this beautiful Dinosaur playmat. If you guys want to rep the Dino gang, make sure you guys get this playmat today. Hit the link down below. Alright guys, I won't waste any more time. Without further ado, let's start with the combo real quick. So first and foremost, you want to normal summon Oraptor, okay? You're going to activate Oraptor's effect to either search a Baby Ceratosaurus or a Petite Pteranodon directly from your deck to your hand. So the reason why you have 2 options is because it depends on the cards in your hand. So if you open up with Soul Eating Oraptor and Miscellaneous Source and no other follow-ups that you have in your hand, I would recommend searching Baby Ceratosaurus, okay? If you open up with an additional Oviraptor or another Miscellaneous Source per se, I would search for Petite Pteranodon. And the reason being is because you already have a follow-up in your hand for the following turn, because this card overall gives you a better, bigger board outcome. So we're going to pretend that we're playing our deck with already Mist that's in our hand. So we're going to search Petite Pteranodon. You're going to activate Mist's effect, send this card to the graveyard. All your Dinosaur monsters are unaffected by your opponent's card effects, which is amazing. And all you're going to do is you're going to activate Mist in the graveyard, banish the Mist to special summon your Archosaur directly from the deck. Okay, once Archosaur is summoned, you're going to pop the Petite Pteranodon that's in your hand to search your double evolution pill. And now since Petite Pteranodon was destroyed, you're going to activate Petite Pteranodon's effect to special summon your Gian Rex directly from the deck. And this is why Gian Rex is so good, because if you're playing Gian Rex, you have the option on going towards this route, which is amazing, right? And now what we're going to do is very simple. you're going to turn your Animadorn into a Link Rebo, and now you're going to turn Link Rebo into a Secure Gardener. And now what you're going to do, since you haven't activated Oviraptor's effect yet, you're going to activate Oviraptor's effect to pop the Giant Rexes on the field, to special them back Petit Pteranodon directly from your graveyard. And now, since Giant Rex is in the graveyard, you're going to be able to activate Double Evolution Pill to banish the Giant Rex and also the Link Rebo that's in your grave, to special summon your Ultimate Counter Pteranodon directly from the deck in defense position. Really important to special summon this card in defense, so you can play around Lightning Storm. And now, since Giant Rex is banished, Giant Rex will get its ability to special summon itself back to your side of the field. Overlay these two for the Evosaur Delta. So right here, you have a total of 3 interruptions on your opponent's turn. You have 1 Tyranno interruption, which is a Book of Eclipse. You have 2 negates with Dolka, and you have Petit Pteranodon, which helps get your follow-ups or helps you get another additional interruption, which is insane. Because during your opponent's turn, pop the Petit. All your opponent's monsters will be Book of Moon, and then you get a special on your Pankertops directly from the deck. Which is absolutely insane, right? So this is a total of 1 interruption, 2 interruption, 3, 4 interruptions off just 2 cards, which is insane. Or if you want, instead of special on Pankertops, you can special on Oviraptor, and Oviraptor can get you a follow-up, which is a miscellaneous source, right? So it depends on the cards that you have in your hand. You only go into this route if you already have a follow-up, and this route can also give you an additional follow-up. Instead of special in Pank, you special on Oviraptor as well. And usually the end board, if you search a Baby Sarosaurus instead of Petit Pteranodon, and then it's pretty much just GG from there if you're going first, right? So this board is pretty good going second. You're easily able to OTK. Instead of making Dolka, you make cards like Pentestag. You can also make Pentestag and also Dolka, which is ridiculous, right? So depends on the cards in your hand. I like Giant Rex in the deck. I feel like it's really, really good. It's a card that helps you extend, also helps you make more rank 4 XCs, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give this video a huge thumbs up. It'll be absolutely amazing. Dinosaur is a tier 0 deck this format, 100%. Next to Dragons, it's going to be Dragons and Dinos everywhere. So you guys better be prepared. And this board is just absolutely insane for what Dino is able to put up in 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get your Dinosaur playmat today in the link down below at ts1.com. All playmats are on sale. So if you guys are interested in getting the Flame Wingman playmat as well, you guys can go ahead and do so. All the links will be in the description box below for you guys to get a website sale on all the playmats at tx1.com. Enjoy the rest of the week, guys. Let me know if you guys have any deck profile requests in the comment section below. This is your boy Sam from Team Star Sam signing out. All right, guys. Peace.
Be sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.